Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. And first of all, thank you for subscribing this channel. And those who are already subscribed, thank you for already subscribed this channel. And this video, I'm going to discuss about my Google Sheet along with my advanced option strategy and how this week and how many trades we got it and some of the trades given you such a good result and some of the trades may be not given you stop loss, but it was a very small move or it is slightly lower than our entry point. But as of our weekly positional strategy, we find out with our Google Sheet, so some stock like Lara's Lab, Dixon and Lupin and Jubilant Food and Techem and even Voltas. So these are all the stocks this week we find out for a call side and a put side like SBAN and Bajaj Finserv and even Hero Motorcup. So most of the stocks not reaching our target because of slow movement in the market and 2 days down and 2 days recovered back. And these are all the opportunity which we find out based on our weekly positional. It's about a weekly positional. And why importance about this week? These are all the stocks and targeted stock is about Lara's Lab and India Bull Housing Finance is low liquidity. So we are not tracking that stock, but even it is given you opportunity and that was give you such a good result. But we don't focus that stock. Why? Because of low liquidity. And Dixon that works well. And MRF today, it was not quite liquid and it was gap up today. And 1,03,500 call option around 6,500 finally closed with 9,300. So almost 42%. But this stock we are not going to focus because of low liquidity. So yesterday we find out Lupin. So those who are watching my live session, we are finding the live opportunity on Lupin around 75, and today it went up to 107, the highest level, and now closing with 97, more than 30%. And Jubilant Food is about intraday like that. Today we got it and it went up to 40. And Tech Mahindra we find out around 3-4 days with this week, around in the beginning of this week, and that one is now moving to the top. And one more opportunity which we have find out, Voltas, it was very flat, but now it is given you some 20%. So these are all the weekly opportunities. In put side, we are trying to find some opportunity in Apollo Hospital, such a move, and PEL, Hero Motor, Bajaj Finserv, and State Bank of India. So we are not focusing Godrej and VEDL. So both are gap up and a huge move by the opening itself. Why we are talking about this? Because next week that entirely we are going to focus for new opportunities, and this is the last day of this week, and even we find out these are all the opportunities by based on our advanced option strategy with this Google Sheet scanner. Okay, so let me go for a MR of why I'm not talking about India Bull Housing Finance. iBull Housing Finance 137.5 is the strike price. Look at this, 14.7 is our entry. Look at here is around 9.8. The next day gap up around 11. The next day 17. So from 11 to 17, but our entry point where we find out is around 14.7. That wasn't not given you the opportunity and it went higher. Okay, so that is the reason we are not we are not taken. And Lara's Lab is about 340. Think Lara's Lab 340 call option, and that was in a flat move. Sorry, right move. So maybe around 28, 32 is our entry point. So the 32 which triggers here 2 days back around 2nd August. And now the 4th August we got it around more than 54. So real time entry, and after that it given you such a drop also. Maybe we are using any idea or any indicators or any other technical methods to this particular thing. Maybe it is going to give you some better opportunity in this month, in this week. So overall market is zigzag like that. Okay, so Lupin. And Lupin we find out yesterday, Jubilant Food today, and Techem 3 days back, Voltas yesterday. So both are all are working good. And some of the stock which is in the scanner. First of all, you need to understand one more about the scanner. And here we are not going to provide you any tips to buy this or buy and sell this. Okay. And the second important thing, so it is filtering all the F&O stocks. There is a 184 F&O stock which is currently available in NSE F&O list. Okay, all 184 stocks we are filtering and we are scanning, and from that we have some strategies. Based on the strategy, we are filtering out the strike prices, and it is working. And the live update maybe around 30 seconds to 1 minute, not a real time, so live update. So we got some opportunities. When the stock which is trading in the top, we are finding out a good opportunities on the stock. If you find good opportunities on those stock, there is a better for an intraday as well as positional. You are someone who are asking about how to trade it. So it is not about providing your tips. First of all, you need to understand. And based on the scanner, we can find out opportunities. For example, you don't need to take the position immediately. Okay, you just track the stock, and if any stock which is in the top, we can find out a buying opportunity. For example, Techem already given you 64 and currently 81. So I'm showing you that Techem. 1100 is the strike price. Okay, so look at this. After this is what a first time entry. If you find out any stock which triggers and intraday it given you some benefit, and positionally after that it came down. If you find out any other opportunities or any other um, tool to use it, maybe I just simply recommending that super trend also be good, because it is going to give you the buy trigger and the stop loss also. Once you know the buy entry and you know the stop loss, and you can derive a target from that stop loss. Okay, simply I just go for a super trend indicator. So a lot of indicators available, but it is simply telling you where to buy, where to sell, like that. So whatever the time frame which is convenience to you, you may be using. So this is whatever first time breakout. First time breakout. So if you are not taken, or if you are taken, the intraday benefit will be there. And if you are advanced option strategy, you may be using our edging strategies at this point of entry trigger. Maybe it doesn't require any stop loss too. If you are making a edging trades, it's no problem at all. But if you are taking a naked, so maybe if you are not tried at this point, this particular strike price after our entry it moves down. Maybe at this point you are finding a buy opportunity. Initially it was stop loss trigger, maybe around 62, 55 or 52. That is what some 8 rupees loss. Okay, and the second time we got an entry around 56. Now it is almost 80. So this is what an trade opportunity simply you can use with the super trade. Maybe at this point I'm just looking for a 50, 57 or 56. This is what my stop loss is, around 48. So maybe 48 to 58, 10 rupees risk. So already I lose here 8 rupees, and now it has given you such a benefit more than near about 25 plus points. So simply you can use, it is not in a suggestion. You maybe try to use this methods also, not only the super trend, lot of indicator which is available to you find a entry point. But simply super trend will give you the stop loss also. Maybe in technical indicator, I am using awesome oscillator as one of the indicator. Look at this, whenever this particular awesome oscillator which is greater than 0, the trend should be up. Okay, if it is less than 0, the trend is negative. So this is what the simple concept which we can use for here. In this case, let me wait, we'll mark this level to big, so you will easily understood something. Yeah, about to the zero line, the histogram is about to the zero line. We can try to focus for a buying opportunity, or below to the zero line we can focusing for a selling opportunity. Okay, but we are not going to sell options, we are going to buy options. Maybe here in this case, here this is the point where the market is turned back, the histogram is below zero. So hereafter I'm not going to focus this position, any positions here. And this point it given you some green, but within a 4 candles it will given you the loss. Maybe if I'm taken an entry at this point of 61.2, and my exit would be around 55, so around 6-7 rupees I lose. And again one more time which is green, maybe at this candle around minus 0.1. So this particular candle before the move around 3rd of August is closing 315. Maybe today it started positive and it given you some better benefit. So from this point of 58, now it is moving towards 81. So maybe you can use it. Okay, and like that. So even more stocks which going down, but you can track that also. Maybe here in this temporary sheet we are finding out some opportunities. To find out, you look at the most of the entries which given, but what happened in this case, some of these entries which triggered by this sheet, and maybe mostly in the opening itself, because we are finding the entry even earlier. Okay, look at this India Bill Housing Finance 9.6, and we are looking for an entry, but in weekly positional it's about a 14.7. In monthly positional it may be even higher, but still it is not triggered. I seen that 21. Okay, so here is the strike price is 143. here 137, there is a strike price difference, no problem at all. So we have to take a huge premium. So option buying. So that's why we are developing this concept. And if it is works and even, so look at this take him 1100 and Dixon 4100. Let me go for a Dixon in the top stock. Dixon today performed well 4100. Maybe that strike price I'm looking for. Look at this, the same strike price which is in the top, and here is the point where that histogram turns positive at this moment around 213. Okay, still now it is about the zero line only. Only this point only it came down, but immediately it recovered back. But the stock already given you opportunity, maybe around 209, it went up to 700. So that's a good opportunity on those stocks. Okay, so likewise, if you are planning so your intraday trade by using our Google Sheet scanner. Okay, so that you can use it any indicator. It depends on your idea. So maybe 30 minutes. Okay, so look at this. The 30 minutes here is the turnover around 200. So even some of the stocks like a Dixon, Lara slab to 22. So our positional weekly position is around 32. 10 rupees earlier we got this. And some take him. Look at the 37. And even we can take some other stock like looping. 45 is our entry, 980. 980, 45. Sorry. Looping 980. Call option. Okay. Okay, this was 30 minutes. I will go for 15 minutes. Okay, look at this, the looping. And here is our entry point trigger and 75. But in this case, is about 45 is our entry. 45 may be triggered at this point on 2nd August around 12 p.m. 45. So after that, very flat, it not going below. So around 40 level it was trading and suddenly jumps to 81. So almost double. And now if you are comparing 100, that is more than 100%. So maybe if I'm using for a 15 minutes time frame, the re-entry maybe at this candle and today 11:45. So after 71, it jumps to 107 within 2 hours. Maybe lot of indicators or techniques which you can use. Okay, so if you want to access this Google Sheet, the link, WhatsApp link which I have shared in this description, you can directly WhatsApp me. It's a paid tool, so not for a free. And if you want to know how to use it, that course which is around how to use it, that tutorial which is available on my website, and you can go through it. And if you're okay, and if you can able to do this Google Sheet with your trading style, you can purchase and you can use it. And also if you want to learn our advanced option strategy, you can learn that strategy first, and then you can make use of the sheet. And here it is going to give you many signals or many trades. Not to trade all the signals, only few trades is good enough for our intraday and positional trading. And the student who understood about the concept, they can try to trade in very disciplined way, so making profit from the trade strategies. And I hope you enjoyed the session, and thank you for watching. And if you are new to my channel, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.